Hello and welcome to the MG Rover Parts Department Part 8. It's not finished, but it is a very long way into finishing. Look at this. I have even cleaned and swept the floor. And look how much floor I have. You saw this before, and now you're going to see it again. My walkway through to the back of the stores area is mostly completely swept up and looking all, you could say, clean enough to eat your dinner off. You could, and I just did. Not that I would eat my dinner off of it because it's dirty, but it doesn't, you could still eat it. If you wanted to, you could eat your dinner off that floor and I wouldn't stop you. I might be wondering what you're doing in here though. Starting from the back, my area for parcel shelves and carpets is there, and I do have some other bits to go on there, but and look, there's my cable ties. I was looking for those. Underneath there, nice strong shelves for steering racks and some R8 suspension components. These tyres and that wiring loom have to go, and I could do with finding a better place for this Rover 25 rear subframe. Other than that, the drive shafts will remain here. That will start to get filled with something, and cylinder heads will remain there as long with that clutch. And then this shelf here, I've yet to decide what to do with it. These shelves just here are full of R8 stuff at the moment and mini stuff, but the mini stuff is going to go over there because I don't have loads of it. Mini R50 that is, not that R56 nonsense. This corner here remains pretty much as it was last week, and these shelves need filling with something useful. The wings can stay there. Then we have another slightly empty shelf. Then as we go along this wall, all this lot is going to stay pretty much where it is, with all these suspension legs and bits of heavy gear like that. There are a couple of shelves down there that can be filled up as and when more of these items come in. And so behind me there is a shelf just for bolts, just for bolts and wheel nuts. As mentioned before, this shelf is full of a KV6 engine, the whole engine almost, and then a few other bits like steering columns and wiper linkages below. And what's that in there? It's a big box full of engine mounts. My pyramid of R40 wings are diminishing. People keep buying them. As time goes by, these shelves are going to be even more sorted. At the moment we just have Rover 25 rear lamps and front lamps, and then a few R8 bits and 45 bits. And then on these shelves here, it's kind of a bit mixed up, but can't have everything. Oh, this shelf is just for Rover 800 bits, and then a load of speedos along the top of there. The speedo is the abbreviation for speedometer, not swimwear. Now I showed you these shelves just the other day because they're full of alternators and bits of brakes, and there's 2 gearboxes down there and more alternators, starters, ABS units, bits of Rover 25 subframe and some turbos and some other brakes. That's going to stay pretty much as it is. That's going to be my workbench and organising bench. My laptop will be plugged in afterwards, and the elephant toilet roll will be removed. This shelf here full of the window regulators. The top was going to be for my organising things, but for some reason it has got covered in stuff, so that's not worked. But it's a nice big heavy shelf, so I may use that to put some gearboxes on. This plastic shelf here has kind of changed its purpose somewhat. It's just full of switches and things like that, and door handles, and those 800 lights probably should go somewhere else. There's my current stock of alloy wheels and radiators. Next to the wheels are some badly lit shelves full of Rover 25 parts. Oh, my voice is going strange. It's going really strange, and there's nothing I can do about it. Bits of Rover 25 trim and mirrors, and then on this one some fuel pumps and some more bits of trim and some more fuel pumps and inlet manifolds and pipes. I'm so sorry, that's really badly lit, you can't really see, but I've just told you what's there, so you don't need to question it. All right. The bit that's really made the difference for the moment are the 4 sets of plastic shelves going along the middle. Those are great because it's meant that I can have a kind of maze in my work area, but also it has meant I've been able to properly organise all of my Rover 75 parts. Now this box here is all from one car, just the trim. Then we have a couple of parcel shelves, seals, and then lots more Rover 75 trim. And down here we have lights, front and rear, and then more trim, and a box full of door handles. And I've forgotten what's in that box at the moment. And then a box full of steering wheels, and then a box full of bits of wiring link. A box full of more bits of trim and speakers, and what's in this one? Mirrors. And then above me I have these small shelves full of bits of trim that are very light. Quite a few actually, there's some there and there's some just above me there as well. All very useful for keeping lightweight objects that are quite long. Honestly, I'm not very good at doing sensible videos, but I'm actually really pleased with what has happened here by me. Sometimes my wife as well, but she's not here today. It really is sort of about 90% sorted out. The proper MG Rover stores. Very happy with it. And the other thing is I genuinely enjoy being in here now. It's not, you know, with all the clutter gone and just organising things, it's just where I want to be. I want to work here. Well, what a thoroughly miserable winter's day we're having here. Can't wait for summer to come next year. It's going to be brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, besides that, I'm very, very happy with my stores. So I can think about that while it's raining on me.